Hi Wu, good morning. Okay, I'm going to add one more feature in our classroom. Okay, so if you come to take a look at the classroom, right? Google Classroom. Okay, let's see. Um, I think at the moment it's not available yet when you check in, right? Okay. Oh, one more thing. Did you guys add to this class here? It's called Computer Graphic Information Portal. Did you guys as a part of it yet? Hello. Yes. All right. This part here, Simon set this up right for to give you some information. So just in case, so just make sure you guys have name on here. If not, right, let me know. I'm going to add you right now. Okay. So this is going to be some kind of communication portal. So you guys will be able to know all the news, something like that. Okay, let me switch back to my class. Okay, let's see. So that is the portal class. So everyone is a part of this already. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to the class. Okay, and really big news. Okay, I'd like to show you something. Okay, on here, right, if you look at the classwork, so right now, I think we are on the week 11. Okay, on the week 11, and so I think on each week, right now I try to put on each week, and you're going to see something called time machine popping up soon. So what is time machine? The time machine should be available for you by this week. So all of the class since online, since the first class that we do online on the week 9, right? You're going to see a new topic. It's called a time machine, which is allow you to view the previous class activity and information on that. Okay, so everything that we have discussed on each week, you can view it back. It's just like review the class activity, something like that. So it's going to be available for in case you want to review back, or if you really miss the class, right, you can go back to review. Otherwise you can use either Monday or Thursday to attend to the class. In case you don't have Monday, you have to go to renew your visa on Monday. You can attend to the class on Thursday afternoon, something like that. So you hear me clearly? Oh, Miriam coming. Okay, good. All right. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Thanachet. Okay, all right, good. I think right now you can respond by turn on your mic is fine. When you need to respond me, and really good that you have the picture. You know, on that. I think Shotipat, right? Kara, yeah, if you could change the generic icon into your picture icon will be great. All right. And I think who else? Kate, I think you still got a dark picture on your icon, huh? Could you change too? Hi, Miriam.
Hi.
Hi. Can you change to your picture, please?
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you.
I'll find the picture.
Yeah. Okay. You find the picture. All right. And okay. Let's see. today I have a lot of information, right, to update before the class start. I think some of this is going to be a very good news for you guys. But I haven't got the confirmation yet. But I think it's just put the announcement on the website. If you check on Lastpod, right? Can you see on here? If you scroll down, right, on Rastapod, you're going to see this one. Okay, so it's called the Red Giant. Okay, so it's announcement from No Film School. When you click on Red Giant link, right? What you're going to do, right? You're going to redirect to Red Giant websites. Okay. Do you familiar with Red Giant? Okay. Okay. Let's if you go back to the class material. Okay. All right. On here, you're going to see. Okay. Let's take a look at this week activity. So before we go ahead to talk about your research, right? Before we go talk about your research. Um, okay, today week is week 11. Okay, let's take a look here. On this week, I put another link. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to do the update on the okay, this is March 30. Okay. Hi Stacy. Okay, what I like to talk about, I like to add here a bit. Yeah. Oh, have I told you about the holiday, right? You don't have to do anything on here. I think someone asking why I put as a assignment. I just want to make sure that you know next week is no class. That's it. From April 6 to 12. Uh-huh. And from extra credit right here, I think a few of you already turned in, a notebook, or sketchbook, whatever you take a note. And a week after is going to be a quiz after the holiday. Okay. After the so we don't have a class during April 6 to 12, and then after that we meet again, right? So it's going to be a quiz and a progress presentation. So you may already see on here the key visual. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Now let's start with something. Sometimes it's quite feel weird. I know you guys can hear me, and I turn off the mat. Turn off. You mute your mic, right? It's really quiet. It just feel like I talk to myself or something. Okay, let's start here. What I like to talk about is something called Red Giant. I post the link here. Okay, let's look at the link first. It's about the plugin. Okay, I think some of you may be familiar with the idea of plugin already, but some of you may be not yet familiar with that. So what is the idea of the plugin? Plugin, right, is the extension software that allow you to add more feature into whatever host software such as Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects. So in this case here, we're talking about After Effects and Adobe Premiere. Mostly it's a visual effects software. It's also counting on Apple Final Cut as well. So something I like to talk about is the announcement of Red Giant that is allow student to get the free license for that. So it's really I think it's really good, for student and educator. Okay, what is Red Giant? I'm going to post the link in here as well. Last night I think I already did that, but I could not find it, so I'm going to repost again. Okay, let's take a look here. You may respond, on the chat if you don't like to respond via your voice, but I think via your voice is maybe better. Okay, let's take a look in here for a moment. On the week, okay, let's see, on the week 11, I'm going to add it on the assignment 8. Okay, so in here I'm going to add about the some idea here is about so on this one, right, any of you have start or picking some of the technical aspect that you interested to integrate with your work, or you have any trouble about it yet, or any difficulty? Hello, can you hear? Right now I add one link here. It's called Red Giant. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, when you go to see here, right, scroll down and you're going to have a link here called Red Giant. Okay, someone get in. All right. Okay, what is Red Giant? Like I told you, right, when you click on the link and you come to the website, right, Red Giant is a biggest company that produce the plugin for Adobe After Effects and Adobe Premiere. And the reason I need to talk about that because the announcement, they give it away for student for free license. Okay, and how to gain that? Okay, first we have to look what is it first, right? And this thing is going to be could be a part of your projects. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the something called Red Giant Complete, that what they they give it away for free. Okay.
All of this is mine. I own it. I paid for it once, and now it's mine forever.
Okay.
But owning things isn't easy anymore, is it? These days, companies don't want you to own your stuff.
Okay. So I know you guys do not hear the narration, the clip of the video sound, right? So when you click on it, right, on the watch now, it's explain what is it. Okay, there are a few options in about Red Giant Complete. What you see here, right, the first part is called Trap Code Suite. Okay, so it's a series of the software that doing something. I'm not going to go through myself because you can click on the link here. You will see the video, right? But what I'm going to go through how you get that. So when you come here, right, and you got on the pricing option, okay, I like to point out one thing here. You can see individual, it's charged monthly fee, something like that, right? For something like 49 something a month, right? But when you click on student and teacher tab right here, it's free. Okay, how to get it for free, right? So when you click in on here, and you add to the cart, and you add to the cart, it forward you to the shopping cart, and then you can click on the view and check out, right? So what you do on here, you're going to see, it will add this account for 6 months. You can renew it, for you guys on the second years, right? So you still have chance to renew until you graduate. What you do, they just renew you every 6 months, and then when you come to this page here, you click on the proceed to check out. For you, when you get in for the first time, it's going to ask you to register. What you can do, you can register your name, your last name, and then you can use a BU Gmail account on here, right? So it's going to be a student at BU Mail, something like that, and the password you can set in by yourself, and then the confirmation verify code, which is right here. If you do not be able to read what all these letters say, right, you can click refresh, so it will give you another text, right, that allow you to verify if you're not the robot or something. Okay, and then after you fill up information, you can create the account, and then when you create the account, right, most likely they're going to send the email for you to confirm the email right here. Okay, and then you can do the shopping on that, and then they might have to verify you some of your evidence. For example, if you send the email, you may need to send them the email and the proof of your student ID, or some kind of registration that is you are the valid student, something like that. Okay, and then after that, I did try it yesterday, because I just got this announcement yesterday, right? And I did send the email to them. Okay, so who that I sent to, right? I sent after you register and you check out from shopping cart, and they will say, okay, you not be able to access the software yet. So what you do, right, you have to email them a proof of your license. Like in this case here, what I did, I just sent me the teacher ID. All right, for the student, I think you may need to send them the student ID picture, as well as your registration screen grab or something. You guys got a registration, some document that refer to your registration class? Do you have that kind of proof of registration?
Like receipt.
Yeah, or receipt or screen capture. I don't know if you do online registration, or you do like a hard copy register. You do online, Richie?
I do the hard copy one.
Oh, okay. Do you still have that piece of paper?
Probably not, because like when
You throw it away?
no, the cashier have it, like they give us like a slip, like payment slip.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Slip.
So maybe, and do you have other evidence else?
Can we use like our picture from the email address?
Do they have like some kind of confirmation from Bangkok University to you, right? If you do, I think mostly when you done register, you have like some kind of like subject list. I think you can forward that subject list from BU to them. You can try to register this, and right now I just register, right, and then I have sent them my proof, so I still waiting for to access the license. But I think I can sign in right now because since I register. So let me try. Let's see what happened. Okay. Okay, let me sign in with my registration. Normally, they can detect the affix on the email, right, such as bu.ac.th, but on this particular one, they do not. So they asked me for some kind of proof of evidence. So I just send them, and let's see what happened. Okay. Okay, my account, products. Yeah, right now I still do not have any product available. So let's see, I will keep you guys updated, what's going on. All right. But okay, let me show you a bit, on here. If any of you do not have any idea what kind of technique that you plan to use for your final project yet, because I require you at least one technique that we do not discuss in the class, right? So you guys all got it? Okay, never mind. Okay, let me show you something here about the particle. It's called trap code suite, right? On here you have a few software in here, right? Such as particular, form, MIR, 3D Stoke, Chai, Stargrow, Soundkey, Lux, right? And when you look at it, right? Okay, I just show you something.
A set of tools for creating particle simulations and 3D effects in After Effects. Trapcode Particular generates beautiful motion graphics and visual effects. Quickly create particle effects in a powerful designer. Work with multiple systems in the same 3D space and run physics simulations like fluid dynamics. Particular makes it easy to add natural effects.
Can you hear can you hear the video voice?
Trapcode Form creates 3D particle grids, spheres, and particle objects. Use the designer to generate flowing particle grids that evolve over time.
Can you hear the video voice? Yeah, I think this is one of the problem with the with Meet. It's not allow you to share the video voice. It just show me only my screen and my voice from microphone. So the computer voice is not show up. But anyway, you can click on the link here. I think I can share with you guys on here on the chat box, and you can click the link by yourself. Okay, something like that. Okay, so you can watch at it later and decide later. Okay, and now okay, what else should I talk about? How many? Okay, let's see. I think you can watch, to see what is it later by yourself, and maybe if you don't have the idea what you plan to use it, or what you plan to use for technique in your final project, right? I would consider, to go through all these set. Is have like trap code suite, right? And then it's also have magic bullet, and the universe, and the visual effects suite. I think you guys will really like this one. Yeah, you can watch at it on your computer. And the last one is shooter suite. It's more like a production pipeline, and I don't think you will need to use that, all of this thing yet at the moment. Okay, so that is for good news. Let's come back to our class here. Okay, let me check out what you have. Can you hear me? I think I hear someone voice. Okay, let me do. I think I saw. Okay, let's go ahead with the March March 30. Okay, I'm going to do the attendance right now. Are you ready? Okay, Richie.
Yes, Sam.
Okay. Wu, is Wu here? Okay. I think I hear your voice, but not so clear, Wu.
Oh, okay.
Um, are you okay? Are you in your station?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. And Masin, Masin. Okay. Anyone can contact Masin? No. Okay. I think he just disappeared for like 3 week or 4 week already, Masin. And Chananon is already dropped. Chotipat,
Yes.
Chotipat, yes. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have uh, what day? Maybe 10:30. I have to go to airport.
Oh, you going to somewhere?
So my my hometown because I sent there some message in your page already.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you not be able to attend on Monday, right? You can attend on Thursday. It's okay, Shotipat?
What time is it?
Um, 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock on
Okay. Okay.
Thursday. Yeah, in the same week. All right. But if I cannot attend on any day, on Monday or Thursday, I'm going to have a time machine available for you on each week, so you can watch what going on if you miss the class. Sound good?
Okay. That's good. Thank
Okay.
you, teacher.
I think your voice is breaking apart. I cannot hear you that well.
I tried to fix it already, but it didn't work.
Um, so maybe you quit and then you get in again or something. Your internet is slow, maybe.
Uh, my internet is work well, but my microphone is not good.
Oh, okay. All right. Your
Yeah, yeah.
microphone. Right now I use a small talk, for the phone, and plug in to my laptop, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Kanokwan. How are you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Are you doing okay?
Yes.
Any question or any trouble?
No, not yet.
No, not yet, right? How about another class? It's okay, right? You can keep up?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, Kittipat. Kittipat here? Hello, Kittipat. You here but you're not responding. Okay. So what happened? Your microphone is broken? Okay. Oh, okay. It's close. Okay, Pakin. Pakin also dropped. Kittiwood. Kittiwat. Kittiwat, are you here? All right. Kittiwat not here. Mariam.
Yep,
How are you, Mariam?
I'm okay.
I saw your work last night. Look nice.
Okay,
But
thank you.
did you really use 3D though?
Uh, so I tried using Cinema 4D,
Yeah.
but I was having some problems, so I instead decided to use the After Effects
Oh, okay.
to make it 3D.
Mm-hmm.
But for future, I will try to fix it because I'm sure like I
Mhm.
can use Cinema 4D. I was just having issues with the software.
Oh, really? Um,
Yeah.
I think some of the students also have the issue. I share
Mm,
with the Thursday afternoon, right?
yeah.
Um, Maybe I share with you guys if it's still available. Let me check. Huh?
Is it a link?
Yeah, it's a link. You got a link of Cinema
No.
4D? Okay, let's see. Huh? If the link's still somewhere, let me check just a moment. Maybe you guys can get access. Some of you may have a trouble with Cinema 4D, right? Let me see. It is somewhere here. I think someone just sent me the link, and let's see. Just a moment. Let me go through. One of the problem with Google Meet, right? After we discuss in here, and the class is over, every chat log is gone, unless I have to make a copy of it, something like that. So okay, let's see. I just try to scroll down back to uh, last week, because I think I got the link but cannot find. Just a moment. Your Oh, this one is Adobe. Anyone have trouble with Adobe Media Encoder? Okay, I'm going to put the link on here. So in case, I think some of you have an issue with Adobe Media Encoder. Adobe Media Encoder. This is the fix. Um, in case the one the the one you have is not working, this one may be working. You may try that. And okay, let's see.
Ajahn, is the Cinema 4D link like the one that you just sent?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so. Yeah, right now I found it. Yeah, this is the link for Cinema
oh,
4D. You can give a try. Yeah.
okay.
Let's see. This one I believe is in case the one that come with your system not working, you can try this one. um, I don't know any of you. I think on Thursday class they try it. It seemed okay. uh, okay, let's see. All right, let me know, huh, this thing if it's working or not. All right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so it's on the chat now. Okay, so now let's continue. Stacy, continue with the attendance. Stacy, are you here?
Yes,
How are you?
sleepy.
Sleepy. You guys need to do a renew the visa online something?
No,
No, right? No need to report, right?
not me.
Okay, good. Okay, Kate,
Yes.
how are you? I think you also sleepy. No, okay. Kara,
Yes.
okay. Thanachet, Thanachet,
I'm here.
okay.
Present.
Uh, Sorakit,
Yeah.
okay. Brian, Brian, okay. Brian not here. Okay. Dogฟ้า Sky,
Yes.
okay. Good morning, Sky.
Morning.
Yeah. ปังชนก
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
วารัต
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. จีวอนจีวอนรี Oh, okay. I cannot hear you, Brian, but I saw your name. All right. So maybe you need to fix with the microphone. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for send me the chat message. So can you hear me? Your headphone is bad. All right. Okay. You guys familiar with Adobe Premiere? Yes or not? Okay, very good.
Yes.
Adobe Premiere. Uh-huh. So the reason I mentioned that because some of you, right, are working with After Effects, and then you try to, create a whole animation in After Effects, and then, that may be not a good idea, because After Effects do not plan or do not decide to take advantage of editing, right? It's more like a production software. It's not editing software. Uh-huh. So just in case that you're not familiar with Adobe Premiere, I will explain about Adobe Premiere to you after we discuss with the the assignment today. Uh-huh. So because let's start with the idea of your report first, so you guys can continue working. And some of you already familiar with Premiere, you don't need to listen to me. But if some of you do not, never use after Adobe Premiere before, I will show you how to do that. All right, and how the workflow working in Adobe Premiere. Okay, now let's start with your report. Okay, I think a few of you already turned in your report on that. Okay, let me check. Who want to go first? Okay, no volunteer. I'm going to just pick then. Let's see. How many students turn in on this one? All right, only 3 turn in. So who want to go ahead first? You can. I like you to try to share the screen, and when you do a talking, okay. So you will, be able to use the software as well. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So let you share. Okay, now let's start with. I think 3 of you only submit. Who want to talk first? Sorokit, Kitipat, or Shompunut? Okay, go ahead, Sorokit. Can you share your screen while you presenting? You know how to do it? What you do, right? You go to the chat, and then when you click on the black screen, on the bottom part, right hand, it say present now. You can click on present now. Then you select the screen you want to present, something like that. And then you click share. You got it? Can you do that? You go to the meet tab. Okay, I think I saw you coming. All right. Okay, let's talk about it.
I can do a global warming too.
Can you click plus on your document? So yeah, make it bigger. Plus, you see the plus sign on the bottom. Okay, good. Right. Okay, now go ahead.
I plan to do climate change because my last project, I think it's not time to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
My reference is from 4 season, summer, spring, autumn, winter.
So what issue of climate change is so many things, right? I ask you to focus on something very particular. For example, like you used to eat durian, or you used to eat some of the vegetable or fruit, right? But when the climate change is affect the season of the fruit maybe change, or the fruit is not give you the fruit anymore, something like that, right? So what this affect you in particular?
I think because the temperature outside is affecting me.
Okay, so the temperature outside is affect you. It's too warm, too hot, or it's just changing, go crazy, go extreme?
I think for Thailand it's hot.
Okay.
hot place.
Okay, and any what you can do about it?
Maybe recycle use and
Like garbage or plastic trash?
yeah.
Okay, so you have to pick one. You just do not go so broad or something. So recycle. So main idea of your work, it should be a recycle to solve global warming issue, or to solve the climate change issue, right? So what this diagram, this image, demonstrate?
First time I plan to do like use this picture and use the effect just for 2D to 3D projection
Mm-hmm.
to make it like real and move
Okay.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I plan to use this interior village.
Mm-hmm.
This road
Okay.
to make it like summer that really hot.
Okay. I think your idea is good, right? But except the picture on the scene here, right? Let me ask you, if you use this picture, or you go there and you take the picture in the video.
I use from Google.
I know, but my question is, between you use this picture, right, and you go to take picture, with your video camera, you know can can you tell me the difference?
The difference for what?
Okay, my point is, if you're using this picture, the viewer maybe do not feel exciting on that because they may think you use a video camera to produce the 3D effects, or the movement from this single image. But your point is, the reason you select this technique is you produce the motion out of the single image, right? So my point, I would suggest here, you should use some picture that the viewer know this is not a video, or this is not a motion image, so such as the drawing, or such as some photograph that they will never can be re-photographed again, like the picture of the old scene. You know what I mean? Yeah, even though this picture you can create really 3D realistic look, or a very good motion on here, from this single picture, but people will think, you just go to Khao Yai and shoot the, park the bike there and you can shoot it with your tripod or something. You know what my concern. So if you want to create some interesting visual effect from a still image, right, you should use the picture that people recognize this is a still image, like a painting, like a famous painting, like Mona Lisa. Everyone know Mona Lisa painting, right? But when you see a Mona Lisa in real life, people will be intrigued, will be, realize this is very interesting or something. But, if you just take a picture of some woman in the balcony, maybe, it's not exciting. So I would suggest maybe you have to find another picture, or a picture is like a drawing or something. What do you think?
Yeah, I think drawing really.
Yeah, because people will know, okay, this is the movie. This is not a movie or something, right?
And I need to think about my topic.
No, I think your topic is okay. Your topic is okay, I think. I'm going to show you something that maybe help to elaborate the idea, about my concern.
Do you want to learn to draw professional and impressive artwork from scratch that will blow people's minds?
But I am the old dog. But I am the old.
Okay, this is maybe very very similar to the idea that you may want to achieve. Okay, let me switch. Okay, so now you can stop change your screen, right? I'm going to share my screen to you guys, and also send you the link in case you want to have a look by yourself. Okay, you see, right? You're familiar with Mona Lisa image, right? But on this one, for sure is you make it from the computer.
Every to prove it. With Crazy Talk, my best boyfriend can tell everyone that he's got something to say. Crazy Talk is awesome. You just load your photo, make a few clicks, and watch your photo come to life. Now I'm the coolest kid in school, and my dog is getting more email than me. Crazy Talk makes the photo superstar.
All right, okay. So this one is the demonstration of the software. Is called Crazy Talk, right? It allow you to, to create the movement of the lip, like a lip sync effects, right? Allow you to make your character speaking, something like that. So that could be one of your investigation also. But I think the topic you choose is fine, right? Just the picture that you select is not quite convincing. That's it. Okay. So now you know what to go next. Sorry, kid. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what to do next?
Yeah, maybe change to drawing picture.
Yeah, I think so. It's got to be a well-known drawing picture also. Can you? Do you think you can find it?
Can I use view picture?
I would suggest you maybe if you're concerned about the climate change, right? Maybe or also you concerned about the recycle, right? Maybe can you find some of the painting, to tell this story? Like some of the painting, like well-known painting. I saw I saw some of the painting in the impressionism painting that talking about the people doing the farm, on the rice field or something, right? But instead of so people do a CG on that painting, instead of correcting the corn or something, right? It's become correcting the garbage or something like that. So maybe you use some of the painting which is can communicate your idea about recycle and add that painting to be a 3D, something like that. Uh-huh. I also have a few software that can be used in 3D. Maybe you like to try it. Yeah. I will. Can you remind me? Yeah, I will send the link of the tutorial, and then you can play around with that effects, so you can make the painting into a 3D environment, something like that. Yeah. Can you remind me? Yeah. Send me a message on the Facebook. I will do it after this. Okay. All right. Okay. Who next?
Me.
All right. Can you share your screen, please?
Okay.
Hey, this is not your picture. Can you change to your picture?
Later.
Later. I told you since last week.
This one is good. I like.
No, I don't like it. I told you you should change to your picture. This is not your picture. Doesn't matter you like it or not, though.
This is my idol.
Your idol. Come on, your idol not study for you. Okay, go on.
So in this, I have an idea from the coronavirus.
Can you share your paper, please?
Okay.
Okay.
In the app,
Oh no, you can share the screen just like Solakit does. You know how to do it? You click on your face, right? You click on the on the black part of your on the background, right, on the screen, and then the menu will pop up on the bottom, and then you select present now. Can you see that?
a video or okay.
Yeah. Can right now you click on your image, right? Your image icon, and then the pop-up window will show up on the bottom part. Okay, good. Yeah, and then you call up your paper on the classroom and present it.
Here. Can you see?
Yes, I see your screen right now. Yeah.
Can you see the paper?
Not yet. Did you share your paper yet? I think you already presented though. Why did you stop it?
This one.
Yeah, but I want to see your paper, the one that you submit. Okay, never mind. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, you just too slow. ไม่ทันใจเลย I think you just did that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is your paper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is colobiza or something? What is it?
It's Colombia.
Okay, tell me about it.
It's like zombie actually a corona become a Colombia.
And
The idea is, and the idea is come from when someone touch each other and then it's like zombie.
oh, okay,
Corona was coming and then they go touch anywhere
okay.
and they come zombie like corona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the story is to open this time mixer.
Mm-hmm.
So people was touching each other and I will do audio logo and then they cut out to another thing.
Mm-hmm. What you hope to achieve?
And
What you hope to achieve?
I hope to people to beware of the virus and to wear a mask, wear gel, and to beware of any time called the virus might come out.
Okay.
But you don't know when it come.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I think you'll
Keep in mind, you have 1 minute. 1 minute only.
it will be like a cut.
Yeah. My concern is you have only 1 minute to talk about it, right? For your final project, for your animation. Okay. What about the technique? Do you have any idea of technique? Because I do not see any, any part that you investigate in terms of the technical yet, right?
So I will play with the After Effects with my drawing.
What kind of technique, particular technique that you want to use on here?
After Effects and Singer Coding from Logo.
No, when I say the technique, right, it doesn't mean like a generic software, like a host software. So for example, if you want to use After Effects, you may, planning to use a CC snow effects to generate, instead of snow, you reverse the snow effect into the particle virus, something like that, to communicate your animation. So right now you should focus on, maybe you go to all the effect in Adobe After Effects and see any particular effects. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. So you must focus on particular technique or effects. So the reason I say particular technique is some kind of visual effect. Sometimes you do not need to use software, particular software, to create it. You need a combination of, proceed to do that, right? A combination of workflow to create this particular effects, or combination of technique to create this particular effect. So I want you to investigate on a part that also have the visual effects idea on that. So you will need to add that into your paper report, okay? Because right now, I think you got the idea, you don't have the storyline yet, right? you do not have key visual, a storyline, like a storyboard or the key visual, like Solakit, right? Did you look at Solakit presentation, right? He have some image diagram, right, to demonstrate, what is the idea he planned to do, something like that, right? So Solakit technique is he want to use the still image and make it look like real environments. So that is one of the technique that he planning to use, and there is a lot of way to do that. So in your case here, you have the idea already, right? How you're going to prevent the virus, right? By washing the hand, wearing the mask, those kind of thing. Those kind of thing people already know, right? That's why you need to investigate more on the technical part. How you're going to, make this demonstration look interesting. So that way.
Hologram.
Sorry.
Hologram technique.
You don't have to tell me right now. You have to do it on your paper. You know what I mean, right? So, okay, right now you got the idea that you want to use hologram or growing halo effects, for example, to create the virus effects, something like that. You can talk about it, and maybe you have some of the picture, some of the key visual elements that show the way you planning to use that particular technique on your animation. Right now, I think you have most of the idea and most of the content, right? So you need a key visual and the technique. Can you add on to that? Okay, very good. And okay, next. Okay. Champunut. By the way, Kitapat, can you change your image? Okay, Chongpunut, are you there? All right. Okay, anyone, I think, so only 3 submit, right? 3 turn in. What about the rest of that? Can you finish it in the class? Okay, maybe I give you how much time you want. 1 hour? Enough?
Is this the research?
Yes, on the research part of your final, because I think at least today you should have the clear idea to get started, because we have only 3 more weeks and the class will be over, right? If you do not do it today, that means you're going to miss 2 weeks because we don't have class next week. So can we do that today, right? Anyone got a question?
Are we allowed to do any topic?
Sorry?
Or does it have to be global issue topic?
The issue should be something have a main impact to people, just like the one you did. But you can develop from your previous work, or you can change. It's up to you. But on this final project, right, it's going to be 1 minute animation. You cannot do 30 seconds. You cannot do 2 minutes. It's got to be exactly 1 minute. And it consists 2 parts. One is your idea. I think Solakit presentation is quite okay, quite complete, because he come up with the idea of the topic, right? And he also come up with the technique that he planned to use on his animation. so I want this too. Yeah, right. So you can research on the effects in Adobe After Effects because it have more than 300 effects in Adobe After Effects itself. Also, you may try the Red Giant, the one I told you that they give away for free, but I'm not sure when they're going to, acknowledge. It's just advertised yesterday, right? That they're going to give a student and lecture for free. But I apply it, but I do not have the response yet, at the moment. Okay.
Can we use all softwares like After Effects, like anything?
You can use After Effects, yes, but you have to select particular effects.
Like new effects.
Yes. Okay, let me show you what in After Effects. In Adobe After Effects, if you take a look, right? Okay. Ooh, what happened? Okay. So in After Effects, right? What you can investigate on. So when you go to After Effects and then you go to After Effects preset, okay, in here effect and preset, right? You turn it on. You're going to see a lot of lists here, okay? The top one is called animation preset. They have a list of animation preset for you. And also when you scroll down, right, they have organized by genre, like 3D channel, audio, blur, sharpen, bolus channel, cinema 4D, distortion, some kind of effects or style or simulation. For example, one of my effects that I really interested in is called hair, to create the hair. Or mercury, to create the liquid, or particle system that allow me to create some kind of fairy tale effects or something, right? So all these effects, you can investigate on that. You can select one that fit your idea of animation. Okay. All right. Does make sense?
And yeah, for the topic, does it have to be goal issues?
The topic need to be, when you say need to be global issue or not, right? It depends. You look at it, but I would think about the impact. Some effects or some topic maybe is not impact directly to the world, but it could be effect to everyone, like a bully in the high school, something like that.
So it can be any topic as long as like it's relevant.
As long as it's impact to people, to more people. You can talking about the isolation, the self isolation, or the bully in the high school, or the bully in the kindergarten, how this affect the psychology of human when they grow up, or a hygienic behavior after the coronavirus, or the yeah. Okay, go on.
Does it have to be like a story structure? Like it has to
I would think it should be something like a short issue that your animation will be persuade people to do, or instruct people, or information to a helpful information.
Okay, so more like infographic but entertaining.
Yeah, it could be, or you can be persuasive. Up to you.
What about hacking?
Hacking. What about
Hacking.
hacking?
No, hacking.
Hacking.
Like into computer software. It's like this word.
Hacking. All right.
Computer.
Okay. Computer hacking. What issue you want to talking about the computer hacking? You're talking about the security. You're talking about the private concern, privacy concern, or you're talking about business.
Then hacking is when someone sends a virus into your computer or someone
Right.
goes into your internet stuff.
Right. And what aspect you want to talk about? You want to raising awareness, or you talking about how to prevent hacking on your computer? For example, you may want to show, a series of demonstration. For example, like if I want to show you how to be safe on the internet, something like that. What do you think, Carla?
Yeah, basically tell what it is and how to prevent it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. For example, I show you how to be safe on the Windows 10. So that is something particular, right? Or how to surf internet, or how to, what is the precaution when you serving internet URL? So you can be, I would suggest you go in deep and narrow. Do not go to very broad and shallow. Make sense? Otherwise, you're going to give the information that people already know. It's not going to be useful, right? But if you go deep and narrow, focus on particular niche or particular interest, I think that will be more interesting. But of course, it's going to be impact to to more people, is more helpful. For example, like if you want to focus on hacking, like internet banking, when you how to how to be safe in internet banking, something like that. What do you think, Miriam?
Oh, yeah, it's clear now.
Uh-huh.
Is it okay? Cause on Google Classroom the research is due on the 3rd of April. Is it okay if we don't come up with like I mean, I will try to, but like if it's not, if the idea is not complete, is it okay if
Yeah, it's
I work on
okay.
it?
Yeah, I think it's okay. At
Okay.
least you can have a good start like Solasak, right? Because the reason I want you to at least to come up with something today, because next week we don't have a class. I just afraid, you
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
lose a lot of time in 2 weeks, right? Something like, oh, okay, Solakit,
Okay.
not Solasak, sorry. Okay.
Okay, I guess okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So let's do it right now. It's 10 o'clock, right? Let's come back again in what about 11:30, something like that. Can you? I think you should have something already, right? So good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come back at 11:30. Sora. Sorry to say your name wrong, huh? Okay, so I think that is a good start, right? Let's do it. Yeah, let's come back at, let's say 11:30 sharp. So what about your technique? Hey, you should share screen. I do not see your screen. Okay. So what kind
Very
of
good.
technique that you plan to use?
Wait a minute.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, you see.
Yeah, I saw your screen, yes.
This is all the technique setting hologram under sky.
I saw just your desktop. Yeah.
How to share the paper.
Why don't you just move that paper in front of you on the top of your desktop? Because right now I see your motion graphic project, right? And a list of your file. You see when you share your screen, how many screen you have?
Two.
Yeah. So share the one you want to share. You share. You show me your desktop. How I supposed to see, right? You have to select the screen you want to share. You know how to do that?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Why don't you just share screen one more time, right? Click share screen, and it's asking you, would you like to present the whole screen or just only one window, right? So you select the whole screen. Oh,
This one. Like this.
you have to share first. Right now you didn't share. How I can see?
I can share.
So when you move your mouse, to the lower bar, right? You're going to see turn on the caption and present now. Click on present now. Can you?
And you have to one a window and entire screen.
Yeah, entire screen. Yes.
I cannot see it.
You cannot click. Really?
Yes, I can see it. Maybe I send in your Google Classroom.
Okay. Let me do it for you, huh? Okay. Submit to Google Classroom. So you should put together in the paper, should not separate. Yeah. You can use Google Doc to create your paper as well. You done? So I'm going to share my screen now, okay? Yeah. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen right now. Can you see my screen? Yep, now I'm going to switch to Google Classroom and then refresh. Okay, just a moment. Get the part. Okay, I saw your paper now. So calling up. Okay. Yeah. So which part you want me to stop?
The technique that have link the bottom.
Okay, so the last one. Okay. The effects or transform or file effects.
Maybe copy transform.
Sorry?
Transform.
Transform. Okay. You should mention that.
We'll be taking a look at how to morph objects in our. Before we learn how to do shapes, and
Okay.
in this drill, it's going to be objects. So these objects will be.
Oh, it's like a morphing, right?
Rasterized images.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you can talk about that and in the report, because right now, let me look at your report again. Yeah, I think you need to add on to that. I think it's good. Yeah, you can use that, or you can use like in here. I think I saw you have a more than one effects, right? Transform, flying, right, and earth, right? You have three effects. So you plan to use all three effects in your final projects? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right. So you, I think next week we don't have a class. You can do a lot of work on that. All right. And but before you go ahead and do it, I think I suggest you to modify, and this talking about the project. I mean, the technical part that you plan to use into your paper as well. Okay. Because you can use this paper when you do a final presentation. You know what I mean? Yeah? Okay, very good. All right. So who else want to do it next? Sarakit. Sarakit. Okay, where are you, Sarakit? Are you okay? I cannot. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Huh?
อาจารย์ก็เชื่อ มันพูดชื่อผม2 ครั้ง
เอาเหรอ เอาใครจะไปรู้ล่ะคุณ ผมไม่ได้กดดูว่าใครพูดอยู่ตอนนี้ไงเดี๋ยวกิตติพาสสวยแล้วกิตติพาสแกล้งเพื่อนหักคะแนนดีไหม
ผมไม่ต้องผมอยากให้เพื่อนคือว่าผมอยากให้เพื่อนมาจากทำตัว
เอ้ยกิตเพื่อนคุณเขาพรีเซนต์คนแรกเลยกล้าพออยู่แล้วใช่ไหมสรกิจ
คือผมหวังดีกับเพื่อนมากก็เลยแบบอยากให้เพื่อนไปพรีเซนต์หน่อย
โอ้แต่เสียงแบบหวังดีเนาะ โอเค so who else เดี๋ยวโดนหัก2 คะแนนแล้วคุณ
2 เนี่ยคิดช่วยคิดไปได้คิด
I think right now is have 4 people turn in. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do while waiting to you guys, right? I'm going to add something. Do you know? Well, maybe let's see. You using Adobe Premiere, right? Would you like me to talk about Premiere or don't have to? I think some of you here, but no responding. Hi, Kanok One. Would you like to talk about your project? Kanok One. Are you ready? Not yet. But yeah, okay. All right. So I just waiting and let me know when you're ready. I'm going to update something on the. I'm going to update something on this classroom.ได้ครับว่าไง
คือตอนแรกหนูคิดเป็นหนูคิดไว้อีกแบบนึงใช่ไหมคะแล้วแบบว่ามันไม่ตรงกับท็อปิกหนูก็เลย
เดี๋ยวท็อปิกนี่ผมให้คุณหามาเองนะแล้วมันจะไม่ตรงได้ไงล่ะครับ
ไม่หมายถึงว่าไอ้พวก global issue
อ๋อมันไม่ impact คนส่วนใหญ่ในโลกเหรอมันคืออะไรอะฮะคุณทำคุณเนี่ย
ตอนแรกหนูทำเป็นแบบว่าเหมือนว่าแบบจะทำเป็นโฆษณาแนวแบบว่าเป็นบ้านแนวแบบว่ากาแล็กซี่อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแต่ว่า
โฆษณาขายบ้านเหรอ
ใช่
อ๋อ
ให้มันอยู่ในแบบแนวแปลกๆไหม
มันไม่มีประโยชน์ไงครับนึกออกใช่ไหมเพราะว่าคุณโฆษณาขายบ้านถึงมีคนมาซื้อบ้านคุณก็ไม่มีปัญญาทำบ้านขาย ใช่ไหม เข้าใจที่ผมพูดเนาะเออ
แล้วถ้าสมมติยังแบบอยู่ในไอเนี้ยเดิมแล้วแบบแอดแบบแนวเป็นไอ้นี่ได้ไหมอะแอดแบบโซลาร์ซิสเต็มไปได้ไหมอะคะ
ก็ได้ฮะคุณก็พูดถึงalternative หรือว่า clean energy ใช่ไหมฮะอันนั้นคือเมนท็อปิกของคุณคือพลังงานสะอาดแล้วจากนั้นนะคุณอาจจะไปพูดพลังงานสะอาดสำหรับบ้านสมัยใหม่โดยเฉพาะอย่างนี้ก็เป็นไปได้ฮะใช่ไหมเป็น smart home smart city หรือว่า clean home clean energy อะไรอย่างนี้ก็ได้นะครับมันก็ยังอยู่ในท็อปิกอยู่เพียงแต่ว่าคุณบิดนิดนึงแทนที่คุณจะไปโฆษณาขายบ้านคุณก็อาจจะพูดว่าไอคอนเซปต์ของ clean home clean energy เนี่ยมันคืออะไรแล้วมันมีประโยชน์ต่อโลกยังไงแล้วถ้าเกิดเราอยากจะได้เนี่ยเรามีที่ไหนไหมที่เขามีอุปกรณ์เหล่านี้อยู่ที่จะต้องใช้และทำให้บ้านเนี่ยมีพลังงานสะอาดใช้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับคุณก็อาจจะพูดแนวนั้นก็ได้นะครับแต่ว่าคุณต้องระวังนิดนึงนะฮะคุณมีเวลานาทีหนึ่ง
ได้
นะฮะโอเคครับครับโอเค who else
อาจารย์ครับ assignment 9นี่ผมส่งอันเดิมเลยป่ะครับ
คุณเติมเข้าไปฮะเพราะว่าตรงเทคนิคของคุณน่ะคุณเมื่อกี้คุณมีเพิ่มเติมเข้าไปใช่ไหมคุณก็ใส่สิ่งที่คุณเพิ่มเติมเข้าไปครับผมว่าก็น่าสนใจคุณก็อาจจะบอกว่าmy background is about I'm going to use a projection mapping in 2.5D environments combination with อะไรdisplacement map or something so you're talking about the technique that you integrate into your project something like that okay anyone using red giant no okay just waiting for some interesting link oh Simon just sent us some interesting link okay let's see what is it 12 famous museum and gallery you can visit virtually from your own couch okay Burgess Guggenheim DC Pergamon Bangkok Getty Uffizi Yes. Yeah. Can you do a presenting? I'm going to stop my screen sharing now. And can you share your screen, please?
The bottom present now.
Yeah, the bottom present now, and then select the screen you want to show us.
Okay.
Can you find it?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you see it?
It's coming up. I think you should change your icon. Your icon is just say S, no picture.
Oh. Later.
Okay.
Okay, so my topic is do you see it? Do you
Yes, I
see
see
the
global education crisis. Okay.
okay, yeah, it's about education crisis. So in the video, I'm gonna make the video focus on children across the world that struggling and haven't haven't get into education because of several problems
Okay.
like um like culture
Uh-huh.
um or something like that.
Okay.
And this is how the video is gonna look like. This is some inspiration
Uh-huh.
that
It look like a
I
collage.
can think of. Yeah. I'm gonna use like image cut out
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and put it in After Effects
Okay.
and like make some revision
Uh-huh.
so like people can know it easily like what is it
Mm.
about something like that.
Okay.
And for the technique I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use like some simple technique like use in ease out and some effect like wiggle effect to make it like look like it's move or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you familiar with expression in After Effects?
No.
Okay. But you
Not
mentioned about
much.
wiggle, right? Wiggle effects,
Yeah.
right? How you going to achieve wiggle effects?
Um, just just go to the effect wait effect tab and there's a bunch of effect there and
Okay.
there's a lot of wiggle effect that you can
Okay.
do and
So,
just
okay,
yeah.
I think that's a good start. So what you do, right? You should explain about, why you want to use this wiggle effects and how you using this wiggle effect in your project, something like that. Uh-huh. And also you could talking about your style, right? I saw your artwork right now that's showing on the screen, right? The picture of the guy surrounding with white space, right? To emphasize them, out of the background. I think it's that kind of style, right? Also interesting, you know. So you may want to talk about the style that you adopt from who is the owner of the creator of that picture.
And this gorilla
Yeah,
from
this picture. Yeah.
yeah
Yeah, so you
um
might refer to them, as the
okay
style. I think it's going to be good, but you just give us the reason why you want to use this style or something on your paper.
like yeah I'm trying to use uh I was trying to use the
Mm-hmm.
illustration style
I see.
in the previous video
Okay.
and it doesn't work well. So I think of changing the style to image cutout because it's easy to accept, to understand, to visualize it. Yeah.
I think that's a good, yeah. So explain that on your topic. Can you move it up to the top part again? Okay. So how you how would you like your audience to react after they watch your 1 minute animation?
I want the audience to realize
Uh-huh.
how struggling
Okay.
of the children
Okay.
of some children who are like um and like feel how can I say feel sympathy, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like for them
Mm-hmm.
and like feel wanna help them something like that, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you want a realization and sympathy, right, for them. Sola, what is your name? Solato? Solato or something? Okay, just a moment, huh? Hold on, just a moment. Hello? ฮัลโหลครับ
Are you t-
โอ้ไม่สะดวกคุยครับสวัสดีครับฮัลโหลโอเคสอละโท right สอละโท why is it your name or something
sorry, I forgot to change the
yeah I think you should use your real name otherwise it's quite confused
actually actually this time when I tried to join the meeting,
right
there's a no option to change the name, so I just leave it like that. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
okay so what's your name
My name is ดอกฟ้ามาลัยทอง
oh okay that's why oh who is it who I'm talking with okay all right
Sorry.
what is Sorato you have another name
My silly Japanese name.
what does it mean is it in Lao language
No, it's in Japanese. It's mean like sky. But
oh I see Solato in Japanese
yes. Oh my God.
something like that
Yeah.
oh I see okay so all your name means sky huh
Yeah.
okay
Yeah. That's all.
okay when you say that on your paper right you know the reason I asked you to make the paper because at the end you will need to present your final project right and this is going to help you to get the brief so you don't have to rearrange that much so you should organize is your objective and the expected result at the end is kind of conclusion so the first step is the significance about this project right so you can say okay what the cause of education crisis global education crisis something like that and then you can give the example and then you can tell about the issue and then you can tell about what is your solution or what we will achieve after finish your presentation something like that and also you can integrate your technique into the process of storytelling the meaning of each effect does mean something or the style means something like that and keep in mind you have only 1 minute of animation instead of talks about so many things right and people cannot remember just talk about a few things that people can understand after they watching your 1 minute of animation
Right.
yeah something like that okay really good ดอกฟ้า all right yeah okay yep thank you เมื่อกี้ใครนะแกล้งเพื่อนใครที่แกล้งสรกิจนะกิตติภาสใช่ไหมสรกิจเอ่อเมื่อกี้ใครแกล้งคุณนะกิตติวัฒน์ใช่ไหมกิตติภาสใช่ไหมโอเคกิตติภาสพรีเซนต์แล้วเนาะโอเคสรกิจแล้วก็ดอกฟ้าโอเค who else who else want to present I think 3 of you already done right you can go ahead and working on your project all right and if you have a question do not wait until week after next week you can send me the message on Facebook okay make sure the thing can go on during the next week that we don't have a class I don't want you to stop and wait until a week after next week and told me you cannot finish your work something like that okay all right so who else you may not finish your work yet but you can talk about that before the class end Dog Fa you can stop sharing your screen yeah
Okay. Is there gonna be attendance checking again?
yes I'm going to do attendance checking again. Are you planning to leave now?
No, I'm just asking permission.
I like you to see your friend presenting as well. I think it's important. The reason you come to school, you're not working privately. You know what I mean, right? You got to open your eye and see. Right now you see your classmate, and when you graduate, you're going to see your friend from another school, and even So when you go to the labor market, right? When you go to work, you still have to see what's going on in the world. So I don't want you to just close yourself, in the small in of your own mind, something. All right. So that's why it's one of the benefit that you join to the class. All right. So you guys have any problem or anything that you want to discuss as well about the class? Oh, by the way, you can change your icon because I saw two orange S on my screen, Stacy and you using the same icon. ดอกฟ้า
Yes, I'm about to change.
Okay. Oh, okay. How about Stacy? You want to talk about? Stacy?
I didn't finish the writing, but what I want to do is the unemployment due to robots and automations and factory machines.
Okay, so you like to address is the issue about unemployment during the COVID-19?
Not only during COVID-19, but due to factories using machines instead of real.
Oh, I see. So the issue it should be like the replacement of the machine, right? The industrial. It's more like okay. So what would you like to achieve? When people look at your issue.
Well,
you
preferably I would like the factories to stop using robots, but
yeah, I don't think it's going to be possible, right? But what about if you suggest that people can develop certain skill that the machine cannot do? What do you think? Like creativity.
But if it's like repetitive work, I understand why factories would use machines, but I don't want them to use machines.
Right, I know. So but in certain industry, right, it's required to use machine because it's dangerous if you use the human, right? For example,
yes, but
yeah.
A lot of people nowadays use machines just because it's cheaper to buy machines that support a worker for his lifetime. Like example, Japan. Like nowadays they make receptionists the machine. So like even the basic work is now being replaced by machine.
Okay. In certain area, if have you ever heard the word handmade?
Yeah.
And when you say the handmade, right, on your clothes, on your bag, on your product, you know what happened?
Yeah.
You can sell. Yeah, you can sell more expensive, right? So maybe you can turn that perspective around, right? So if you promote the handmade, the product by human hand, right? That could be more unique in certain thing, right?
Okay.
So that might help. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll focus
Yeah,
on that.
because on some product, of course, you can produce the bag by using a big machine, on the production line, right? But that bag cannot sell that high price. But in Italy, right, they have a lot of brand. they refuse to use the machine, to produce as a mass production, but instead they promote like Ferrari, right? They build by hand, and Louis Vuitton, they still use hand stitching, right? In Thailand we have a lot of product. I'm not sure how to call in English, but it's some kind of a water vegetable. They call yan lipao or pak top chwa. You know, have you ever heard that thing? It's like a vegetable that's floating on the river. So they dry it up and they make a fiber out of that, to produce the bag, like a fashion bag, and it's extremely expensive. It's like over 10,000 baht per bag or something, because you need to use a human hand, a very skillful to produce it, and each bag is the uniqueness about it, right? Since they do by hand, the pattern on each bag is not repeating at all. It's like a unique something like that. So maybe that could be another point that you can promote, a man over the machine, like the uniqueness and creativity, something like that. And also the price value. Yeah. And what kind of technique that you have in mind?
Infographics, more like 2D design, I thought.
No, when I talking about technique, I thinking about some particular technique or style that you like, or maybe you're looking for to integrate that into your projects.
Style, you mean like the style of video or the editing style?
Both of them, and also the technique, like in After Effects, right? You have a list of technique, right? A list of effects. So I think it's over, I think a few hundred of them. Yeah. So maybe you can investigate some new technique that we never discussed about that in the class, and then integrate into your projects. Okay, just a moment. Hold on, just a moment. Okay. Hello. ครับจะมาส่งตรงไหนอะครับครับเข้ามาถูกใช่ไหมก็คุณเข้าซอย5แยก18มา300เมตรนะครับแล้วคุณจะเห็นบ้านแฝดนะครับหลังคาสีแดงนะครับอยู่ด้านขวามือของคุณนะครับถ้าเกิดคุณเข้าซอยมานะครับประมาณ300เมตรนะครับนะครับก็เข้ามาปุ๊บก็กดออดจะมีเลขที่90อยู่หน้าบ้านนะครับครับขอบคุณครับกดออดด้วยนะโอเค so what do you think Stacy? You don't know yet. My suggestion, maybe you go through the link I send you, or you can go to After Effects and then you go to Effects, right? And look through it. So any particular effect that you might be able to apply to your work, something like that. So because one part of investigation, I want you to explore, a possibility on your on your project. This will be the last project. So I would like you to maybe be able to find a new knowledge and integrate into your work, something like that. Okay. All right. Okay. Really good, Stacy. All right. What about so who next? Is How about Kala? Are you ready?
Yes.
Would you like to talk about?
I'm gonna do deforestation.
Okay.
As well.
So do you finish your report?
Yes.
All right.
Not 500 words. But basically what deforestation is.
Uh-huh. Let me see if did you submit it?
Yes, assignment A.
Okay, I'm going to call up and you can talk about it. Oh, you can share your screen. Okay, let's try you share your screen. Huh? Can you do that? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and then you can share your screen. Okay. All right, I saw your screen now.
So basically, I just searched up the meaning of deforestation, the who, what, when, where, why, how.
Okay, very good. So, what particular of deforestation?
I was planning to do maybe bushfires or like natural destruction or whatever it's called. Natural disasters that affect deforestation.
What particular disaster you think?
Wildfires.
Okay, yeah, okay. I think that is very very good concern. Yeah, after the Australian, right, and California. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You have that part, that kind of problem in the middle of Asia.
Not really.
Uh-huh. About in your country?
Yeah, in Australia.
Okay, that's really big one, right? This year.
Yeah.
Did you go back there and or you know it's occur while you there?
Yeah, when I was living there, it occurs every year.
Okay. Uh-huh. I have the same problem in my hometown in the north of Thailand, right? Since I was a kid, they like to burn before they do a new crop or new farming something. So they burn the whole mountain. Oh, what the noise!
That's my neighbor.
Okay, all right. And then what you achieve? What would you like to achieve? You want people to be aware or precaution?
I guess, yeah, both of them be aware and be cautious of maybe the time of year this it can occur, and maybe what you should do if the fire is close by.
Okay. And any effects you want to use?
I wanted to use a glitch effects.
Oh, the
that
glitch.
uses displacement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Displacement map. Okay, that sounds good. Good combination. What kind of effect that it will look like, you know, in glitching and displacement map, you know, to concern about deforestation.
I was planning maybe like the before after of the forest. So it'll be a picture of the forest and it'll glitch into a fire scene.
Okay.
And then maybe glitch one more time into the after events of all the trees.
Okay. All right. When you're talking about fire in Australia, you know what effect is come to my mind? The smoke.
I did particle.
Yeah, the smoke.
So like the ashes.
The smoke, ashes, and the fire, and also the lava. You know, but this one is maybe not about the lava or something. Yeah, but in After Effects they have all these kind of effects: smoke, lava, and raining. Yeah, something like that. Okay, I think you can go ahead with that. So you think in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks can you finish it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So next week we don't have a class. A week after we have a quiz, and a week after again. So it will be the last week.
For this animation, are we allowed to do it in any kind of format?
No,
like
1080.
infographic?
Oh yes, yeah, sure, yeah. You can do either style, you know, infographic or some kind of you know, you yeah, that's why, yeah. It's freestyle. You can come up with your own, yeah. All right. Okay, thank you. Kara, right? Okay, very good. Okay, who want to do next? Oh, by the way, Kara, can you change your K icon to be your image?
I think I'll change it after the meeting.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Brian. Are you ready, Brian? If you have a problem with the voice, right? Maybe you can use your phone to talk about that. Re-get enter and re-enter with your phone instead of your computer. I can help you to open the slides. Yeah. All right. So anyone want to talk about? Ma เดี๋ยวมีคนจะส่งของนะปลาอยู่ข้างนอกแล้วป่ะHi Wu. Hello, can you hear me? Wu, can you hear? Oh, okay, sorry. This thing is bouncing back and forth. Okay, so what would you like to do?
You mean me? Right?
Yeah, about your final projects.
Oh, I haven't finished.
Yeah, but you have any ideas?
Yeah, I just found the face tracking.
Face tracking? So,
Yeah,
what about face
yeah,
tracking?
it's an effect, right?
Well, first you have to think about the issue, right? The global issue that you feel it infect or is have effect to our life, right? And then
Yeah,
yeah, and then you find your technique that you think is appropriate to telling the story on your animation.
yeah, I think about to do the global warming and to show some animal and some mountains maybe in the North Point or North Pole something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then use the effect about the face tracking.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
thinking of use a face tracking, right?
Yeah, but using the animal. Yeah.
I think maybe it's not the face tracking. Maybe it's morphing or something. Because when you say face tracking, it means the camera is tracking where is the face in the scene, right? But when you're going to do animation, what is how the face tracking work?
Yeah, so I just searched about the effect.
Uh-huh. Okay. And when you're talking about like the global warming or the animal in the North Pole have some, losing their habitat or something, right? What would you like to achieve after, after people watching your animation?
To feel something.
To feel sympathy?
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
And what the action beside the feeling?
Yeah, and being awareness about our land.
Right. Do you have any suggestion on the action besides feel sympathy and aware of it? What should they do?
Just how do you say? Use some recycle.
All right. Okay. So you can give three information on your animation, right? Sympathy, right?
Yeah.
Awareness, and then instruction or solution, something like that. Okay. Okay, why don't you spend time and look through it, on your on After Effects, or I think you can also look outside After Effects, uh-huh. Yeah, too bad the red giant haven't confirmed, so I'm not sure how long does it take, for them to confirm about the free membership. Otherwise, I think you got a lot of interesting effects in red giant, when you want to, to create your project. Okay, thank you very much, Wu. Do you have any question or problem? No more. Okay, no more. It's okay. Yeah. Don't have to wait until next week because we don't have class next week, right? If you have any problem, you guys can send me the message. Okay. All right. And I think by the end of today, the function time machine is going to be available for you all, so you can go back to the previous class and see what's going on in each class. Since we have the what since we have the online class, yeah, so it will be available, something like that. Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right, any more? I think only 15 students in the class right now. What's going on? Okay. Kate, are you here? Would you like to talk about your projects? Can you share your screen? I like you guys to familiar with the screen sharing as well as the presenting as well. Yeah, because on your final project you will need to present your work, right? Via the Google Meet. Yep. Okay, go on, Kate. Yes, I saw your screen is black, right? Yeah. Okay, now, yeah, deforestation 2.0. Uh-huh. Okay.
So this time I want to um, express the idea
Mm-hmm.
in a different way.
Okay.
Like last time I had to use AI Illustrator to construct the background,
Mm-hmm.
but this time I want to use more of the color and visual
Mm.
to create like awareness.
Okay. So you're going to use color to communicate, right?
Yes, I want to um, do like at least a 3D
Mm-hmm.
background to show the color shift from like high saturation to like dark and gray.
Okay. Why? What that? What that three color style will imply us about?
I will also refer this with the sky, like how the sky changes on 3D.
Okay.
Like the not just cutting trees, but also the pollution that's created by the
Uh-huh.
machines, like
Okay.
the
Uh-huh. Interesting. Uh-huh. Especially the way you're talking about the color that represents something, right?
yes, because I
Mm-hmm.
want the visual
Yeah.
to create more awareness instead of
Okay.
from words and speech.
Uh-huh. Do you familiar with the Chinese movie director, Zhang Yimou? Yeah. So his work also have a very abstract in terms of using the color, right? Uh, like the movie called Hero, he used is basically it's just like art. So in this time, you're going to apply with the animation.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And any particular technique you like to use, or did you research any new technique you want to add to your animation?
Like because I'm doing the same style,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about using snow
Mm-hmm.
as the ashes
Mm-hmm.
in
Okay.
animation.
For the snow, right? Like I told you before, it's not doesn't mean the snow will falling down. It can be rising up as well. It depends how you apply it, right? And snow can be a storm, or can be rain, or can be something else as well. So, what would you like to achieve from? What would you like audience to achieve after they watch your animation?
Since it's only 1 minute, I didn't want to put any
Mm-hmm.
publicity in this video because I know everyone knows that
Mm-hmm.
planting more trees could be the
Right.
but like people are not doing it,
Mm-hmm.
so I want this video to be more of social awareness instead of telling people what to do.
Mm-hmm. So you just make people to realize.
Yeah, like what is happening
Okay.
right now.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. We'll see. Um. Okay. I think that's good. Thank you. Uh-huh. Okay. Who next? Okay. So, Richie, you want to do next?
I haven't finished
Yeah,
yet.
but you just this. I don't think you're going to finish today, though. But tell us about your idea and the progress of your research so far.
All right. Should I share the
Sure,
screen?
go ahead, please.
Okay. But yeah.
You know how to share the screen?
Uh,
You
right now,
click on the back, right? The back picture behind your picture.
but right now, I'm on in the call inside my
Oh,
mobile phone.
okay, that's fine. So I can share my screen to you. Did you submit or anything?
Yeah, I do submit.
Okay.
I do it. I already opened it.
Oh,
I already joined the call.
okay. So you share the screen now?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, all right.
Very good. All right, go on, Richie. I cannot hear you. Richie?
Sorry, Achan. Do you hear me clearly right now?
I can hear you right now. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll be doing on the topic of coronavirus during self-isolation. No, sorry. I'll be doing on psychological effect of self-isolation during
Really
coronavirus
good.
outbreak. So I'll be discussing about the effect
Mm-hmm.
uh, that that self-isolation
Mm-hmm.
give include like depression.
Okay.
So these are like background
Mm-hmm.
information from research,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like the bad habit that people pick up,
Mm-hmm.
also the sleep pattern. I'll, I'll go quick on this
Mm-hmm.
because my approach to this topic is offer solution to the people. So I'll cover more on like solution, like how to cope
With
uh,
depression?
with psychological.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think
Yeah,
that's really good point. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really good point. You go very particular issue on the big
right,
pillar. Yeah, I think that's good. So you will have
right.
some suggestion, right, to cope with the problem. Hmm. What your technique?
So okay, I'll be using red giant
Okay.
if I can grab it.
Yeah. Okay. Particle flow,
It
right? All right.
it is like something new that I haven't dealt with before,
Okay.
so I would like to explore with it.
Okay.
Camera movement, mostly still, but
Uh,
I'll I'll try to go opposite of the flow.
okay.
Just like
So what you're going to use a
the
particular for?
the particle flow. I'm not sure yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm searching for the style,
Mm-hmm.
but then I had an idea like I would use it
Mm-hmm.
uh, to be to appear as friend signal or
Mm-hmm.
something.
I think for the approach that you use a particle flow, right? The particle it just make me feel like how virus spreads, right? So that could be your introduction before you come to the your suggestion, something like that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Do you see
Yeah, I
my
saw your effects. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
something like
Mm-hmm.
this?
Okay.
Yeah, going with your mind and stuff.
Okay. I think that will be interesting. Uh-huh. Um, I will let you know, huh, as long as I got the OK license from the Red Giant. Uh-huh. But if in 1 week they don't, right? I will let you know again. What your alternative, something like that.
Yeah.
I think they should
Uh,
answer us within 1 or 2 days. Yeah.
in the same time, I'll be looking for the option as
All
well.
right.
And do you think they have cracked, they have pirated program?
Actually, you don't need to pirate it because since they announced it's free for all students, right? I think that should be okay. Yeah, but I will wait 1 day because right now in United States is 12 hours slower than Thailand time, right? So right now is about midnight on Sunday midnight. So I wouldn't expect them to reply us yet. You know what I mean? So we will wait for about 24 hours and let you know what's going on. And I think I'm pretty sure you will have no problem with that technique. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
Stop waiting here.
yeah, I think you just try to finish it. Yeah, finish your paper and go ahead with that. I think it's fine. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, so now Shotipat, Kanokwan, are you ready?
I'm not finished with my writing.
Okay, but you already talked about your idea. I think it should be clear enough, right? You have a question?
Yes.
No.
So my idea was working on solar
Yeah,
system.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we already talked about that. So you focus on a solar system solution, right? In home, yeah,
Yes.
in modern home, yeah. What about Shotipat? Would you like to talk about? No, right? Okay. I'm going to check your attendance and let you go now. So Richie already here, right? Okay, go ahead.
Um,
Yes.
uh,
Sorry, I
is it?
forgot you. Okay, go ahead.
It's
Yeah, go
okay.
ahead.
I just wanted to run this by
Okay.
you. Basically, I want to do like a bullying story, like a storyline of bullying.
Yeah.
This kid gets bullied, but then like he goes to school and then showing that whole routine, and then but on the way back, like he gets noticed by something, and something happens where he becomes more self-assured and confident in himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to use 2D animation, like colorful, bubbly
Okay.
graphics. But the shapes I want to use, like from my previous graphics, this time I want to make it more
Mm-hmm.
detailed, and I will have like a music
Mm-hmm.
playing, a relevant music
Mm-hmm.
playing throughout the
Mm-hmm.
background with sound
Mm-hmm.
effects. So it's gonna be like a realistic story, but it's a 2D
Mm-hmm.
animation, and I want to explore for technical. I want to explore the after effects where there the video you post on Google
Mm-hmm.
Classroom where it shows animated lines and
Mm-hmm.
shapes.
Oh,
I want to try doing that in my
okay.
story, and as well as animating
Yeah.
background objects and everything like kind of like coming
I
together.
I think you can do. I think I saw your work previously, right? You can do very well in terms of infographic style, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you just try with Cinema 4D, you know, and see if it's working on your system. One of
Mm-hmm.
the technique that Cinema 4D really done amazing work is something called MoGraph. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I think that will be appropriate to you, you know, because when I saw your work and you know you can do 2D very well, if you could integrate that more graph right into your work, I think it's going to
Mm-hmm.
enhance your work a lot. But try not to use
Okay.
a lot of text because you
Okay.
don't want people to read
What?
a lot.
Yeah. I want to go for more of like a visual.
Yeah, I
But
think that's
what? How do you spell?
more
How do you
graph.
spell the mole graph?
M.
You
I can type for you though. MoGraph is a part of effects in it. Yeah. Kittipat, you send me something?
I have catch the giant.
What is that?
All the part in the giant most 90%.
I could not hear you well. Could you repeat again, please?
So
What you
I have the plugin
what you
giant.
trap code?
Yeah, about the
So they reply you already or what?
it's just a hack version.
Okay. So what you want me to do?
Can I use this?
Oh yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I send you the link, Miriam, and okay in the chat window. Can you see that? Okay, I post it on the chat window. Yeah. Okay. Wow, internet quite slow, huh?
Is this the mall? Is this the mall graph?
Yes, MoGraph is a actually is a plug-in, in within Cinema 4D, but right now it's become an industry standard. You might investigate to see the possibility first. A lot of tutorial on the YouTube and internet. Yeah, so I think you can check out the Cinema 4D link. Do you use PC or Macintosh? Okay, I think that one is a PC. So you look at the chat window, right? It says Cinema 4D, and yeah, why don't you just try it? Yeah, something like that. But for someone who try to install Adobe Media Encoder, right? When you installing, you may need to turn real-time scan off and uncheck the install RU as a home page, because you don't want them to install the plugin into your Chrome browser, and then you will have to reinstall your Chrome over again. Okay, it's kind of annoying. Okay, I think Miriam, you can go ahead with that and let me know, how you progress. Uh-huh.
Is the so next week we have
Next week no class.
next and then next week we have a
Yeah,
class.
and a week after quiz is your exam.
Is the quiz, how long is the quiz?
It's just 20. It's a part of assignment 10. So far you have 9 assignments. Yeah. So on assignment 9 is just like a visual, key visual of your final project, something like that. And then assignment 10 is your quiz. Uh-huh.
So it's gonna be like a Google.
Yeah, it's a 20 question, and it's give you 20 minutes. Yeah, to do that, something like that.
We get 20
Yeah.
minutes.
So next on the quiz week, right? I probably doing at 11 o'clock. So you make sure you can do not late. All right. And it's time sensitive quiz. So that means if it start 11, you must do it in time. Okay. So if you late, that means you have no chance to do that. So you missing 10 point on that. Uh-huh. Something like that. Okay. So it have 20 question and 10 point. Yeah.
Is it okay if I upload my research on Google
Yes.
Classroom later this
Yeah,
week?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Fine. Yep. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So who else want to talk about? Thanachet, Kitiwat, Thanachet, Kitiwat. You want to talk? Or Brian? Brian, did you fix your microphone yet? Miriam, your mic is still on, huh? All right. Okay. Okay, Richie, your mic is still on. You want to talk about something?
No.
Okay. Okay. How about Wu? Your mic is on too.
Oh, teacher, can I ask
Sure,
you
go ahead.
Yeah. For the all of the assignments which we done before, do we have to upload all of
Yeah, you should submit to the classroom so you will see your mark.
So what's the deadline?
Which one though?
I mean all of the assignments.
Each of them have different deadline. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Can I just upload maybe before the holidays or something?
Yeah, if you could, please do. Yeah, please.
haven't decided.
Yeah, please do it. You always home, right? You're not going anywhere though, because you cannot go anywhere. Uh-huh. So yeah, let's do it. Yeah, please. Okay, so now anyone want to present? Otherwise, I will let you guys go now. Okay, one more attendance quickly. Richie, Richie. I'm going to do attendance. Okay, everyone's. Okay. Wu,
Oh yeah.
Masim, not here, right? Chananon, not here. Shotipat, Shotipat. Okay. Kanokwan, very good. Kitipat, okay. And okay, Pakin is dropped, right? Kitiwit, not here. Miriam,
Yep.
okay. Hey, don't play music, huh? Okay. And Anastasia,
Yes.
Kate, Kara,
Yes.
Tanachet.
Yes.
Tanachet, would you like to talk about your project? Not really. Okay. Sorakit, uh, Brian, Brian here. Okay. Dokfa. Okay,
Yes.
very good. And Pranchanok. Panchanok.
Hi.
Okay, would you like to talk about your final projects?
Can I talk about overdose of using marijuana?
Yes, sure. Just a moment, huh? Let me finish. Walid, Walid, is Walid still here? All right. Okay. So Jiwangli not here. All right. Walat, right? Walat, you here, right? So okay. So you have to. Would you like to talk about your project as well, Walat? Okay. So the rest of that you can go. Yeah. For okay. Let Panchanok talk first.
I wanted to about the bad commercial, like a rapper that using marijuana and children is follow them.
All right. Uh huh.
Can I do this?
Okay, the bad commercial. You mean the bad TV
Yeah.
commercial, right? But what is considered the bad TV commercial?
Again?
What is considered the bad TV commercial? Why you think this is a bad?
I think it's แบบจูงใจให้เราแบบคิดว่ามันเท่อะไรอย่างเงี้ย
Yeah, but is there something not so good about it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you like to focus on the bad commercial, right? And what would you like to achieve?
ยังไม่แน่ใจ
อ้าวอะไรของคุณ
ยังแบบ
Say this is a mislead in communication, right? You know, right? Your issue is could be a misread of the communication to conduct a bad behavior, you know, in teenagers, something like that. Make sense? Okay. So you want your animation to be awareness or to be something else? Uh-huh. So you want people to be aware, right? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. I think that's a good. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. And then what technique you plan to use? ฮะ second เทคนิคอะเทคนิคquiz ละฮะ quiz so it look like a very corrupt image something like that right okay I think that's good yeah you should go ahead you should not think too long you already used 2 weeks to think about it I think you should go ahead now okay okay ปานชนก right ปานชนก okay all right so you should go ahead and write it down with the Google Doc or something okay can you do it right now okay please go ahead and do it okay Walat hello Walat yes so what would you like to do
So mine will be like about driving
safely
yeah
wait a minute you are Walat or you Thanachet okay because I'm getting confused now Thanachet why you turn on your mic you should turn it off okay thank you all right go ahead Walat
okay, so my one will be like about safe driving so I will be like focusing on like what the will be like focusing on like the cars what 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 should why should be like doing some safe driving like I will be showing some sort of like car accident
okay so besides making people realize about the driving right making people realize about a bad behavior on driving or the dangerous is there any suggestion how to achieve a driving safe properly I mean what your video will let us know about the good driving as well
yeah will show about the good driving
okay and what particular technique you plan to use
will be like hand drawn and 2D animation
no I mean the particular technique that you investigate or you research a new technique
like
oh okay
showing the visual showing the visuals about the car driving
I know okay but what kind of style or technique you plan to use though did you research it did you go to After Effects and effects and preset and look at it yet yeah I think you better do it okay yeah you better do it and then you submit it by tomorrow can you do that okay thank you okay now Thanachet would you like to talk about Thanachet Ta okay
ครับอาจารย์
so what would you like to do
เป็นภาษาไทยได้
ภาษาไทยได้ครึ่งคะแนนดีไหม
แบบเป็นแบบไอ
โอ
เดีย
เคโอเคโอเคว่ามาฮะว่ามาอ้าวเชิญ
เออเป็นหัวข้อเกี่ยวกับว่าคอมเมนต์แบบแย่ๆความคิดเห็นที่แบบว่า
negative
ใน
comment
โซเชียลมีเดียใช่
fake news อะไรอย่างงี้เหรอ
พวกแบบเหมือนกับเวลาเราดูวิดีโอใน YouTube
อ๋อฮะ
แล้วเขาแบบบางทีความเห็นไม่ตรงกันแต่ว่าเขาพูดจาแบบว่า
ไม่ดีอะไรอย่างงี้
ใช่
ครับ
ก็
โอ
คือ
เคแล้วคุณต้องการสื่ออะไร what you try to communicate
ให้ผู้คนเล็งเห็นจุดนี้อะครับว่าแบบการให้เกียรติกันมันก็สำคัญ
โอเค
ถึงแม้ว่าจะไม่ได้แบบเห็นหน้ากัน
ครับ
จริงๆ
โอเคอย่างนี้คุณน่าจะพูดถึงเรื่องมารยาท good habit, right? Ethic and moral in the way of life, sensation, something like that, right?
ครับ
ก็คือมารยาทในสังคมว่างั้นเถอะ
แต่ว่าจะเป็นอารมณ์ประมาณว่าในโซเชียลมีเดีย
Okay. So it's some kind of realization and suggestion, something like that, right? งั้นคุณก็อาจจะต้องพูดถึงว่ามันไม่ดียังไงก่อนใช่ไหมแล้วคุณก็ทำให้ผู้คนในสังคมตระหนักแล้วจากนั้นคุณก็เสนอแนวทางที่จะแก้ไขหรือว่าแนวทางปฏิบัติถึงมารยาทในสังคมออนไลน์อะไรประมาณนั้นโอเคปะ
น่าจะเป็นประมาณว่าให้คนเล็งเห็นมากกว่าเพราะว่าเหมือนหลายๆคนก็เห็นอยู่ทุกวันอยู่แล้วแต่ว่าเหมือนมองข้ามจุด
ก็คือให้คนตระหนักก็ตระหนักตระหนักหรือไม่ก็รีโฟกัสนะฮะแล้วจากนั้นคุณจะให้เขาทำไงต่อเขาตระหนักแล้วยังไงก็อย่าทำผิดเหรอ
ก็จะมีการแนะนำไปในแอนิเมชัน
ก็คือมีโซลูชันใช่ไหมว่าควรจะทำยังไงไม่ควรทำยังไงอะไรอย่างเงี้ยป่ะ
ก็เหมือนเสนอเห็นว่าแบบเสนอมุมมองของเรา
มุมมองของคุณหรือว่ามุมมองที่คุณไปรีเสิร์ชมา
ก็จะไปรีเสิร์ชเพิ่ม
เพราะว่ามุมมองของคุณเนี่ยมันก็เป็นความคิดเห็นของคุณคนเดียวใช่ไหมคุณจะไปรู้ได้ไงว่าคนอื่นส่วนใหญ่เขาจะเห็นด้วยหรือเปล่าใช่ไหมฮะเพราะฉะนั้นคุณก็ต้องไปรีเสิร์ชเพิ่มว่าเนี่ยมุมมองของคุณอย่างนี้และอีกคนส่วนใหญ่เขาคิดเห็นยังไงใช่ไหมครับทีนี้คุณจะใช้เทคนิคอะไรในการเล่าเรื่องได้ไปรีเสิร์ชดูยังว่ามีเทคนิคอะไรบ้างใน After Effects ใน Red Giant
อาจารย์หมายถึงพวก
ใช่ฮะผมพูดถึงในเรื่องของเทคนิค
ยังไม่
ผมว่าคุณก็ไปรีเสิร์ชมาซะนะโอเคนะคุณไปเปลี่ยนไอคอนด้วยบอกวลัตด้วยไอคอนยังเป็นตัว T อยู่เลยนะโอเคนะธนเชษฐ์นะครับโอเคครับขอบคุณครับโอเคนะครับมีอะไรอีกไหมโอเคนะครับไม่มีอะไรแล้วนะฮะ class dismiss